What's going on, guys? Vista here, and today I wanted to talk to you about the ACWR. But first, I wanted to make a little retraction on my last video comparing the PP2000 in Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4. I had my information incorrect. This was pointed out to me by a viewer. The PP2000 has not received a damage buff. The damage model remains pretty much identical according to Simtech.com. Now, the information for Battlefield 4 is in its early stages on Simtech, so we'll have to see what comes out in the game. But to that viewer who corrected me, I do thank you. I don't want to get information, the wrong information out there to the viewers, so thank you. So moving on to the ACWR. We all remember the ACWR from Battlefield 3. It was a engineer class weapon, a carbine, which was unlocked through the assignment process and was a pretty stout weapon. In Battlefield 4, it does remain to be a carbine class weapon, but now can be used by all kids. Now, as far as the nitty-gritty, getting down to the actual stats, in Battlefield 3, the ACWR had a max damage of 25, which meant a 4-shot kill. It also had a minimum damage of 18.4. Its rate of fire was 850 rounds per minute. And it fired the 6.5 Grendel round. And we'll get into the ammunition here in a minute. But in Battlefield 4, the max damage remains the same at 25, still a 4-shot kill. The minimum damage has been dropped down to 15.5. And the rate of fire has been increased to 880 rounds per minute. Now, with the max damage being 25, and with that rate of fire increase, that means you're going to get those 4 shots off a lot quicker. Now, one big change to the ACWR in Battlefield 4 is it's been moved to the 5.56 NATO round. And I'll show you guys right now what that looks like. Okay, guys, now we're looking at 3 different rounds here, all of which are in the Battlefield franchise. Starting from left to right, we have the 5.56 NATO, the 6.5 Grendel, and the 7.62 NATO round. In Battlefield 3, the ACWR carried the 6.5 Grendel round, which is your center round. And now, according to Simtech.com, it is now a 5.56 NATO round, which is the leftmost round you see pictured here. Now, if you look at the difference between the 2 rounds, the 6.5 Grendel does have a heavier grain bullet, and the 5.56 round fires a smaller grain bullet. Typically, that would be like a 55 grain bullet. Now, I would expect, just knowing a little bit of shooting physics, that the 6.5 Grendel round would do quite a bit more damage. I know it is a higher velocity round, typically used in sniper applications, and the 5.56, of course, is the standard issue round for today's U.S. military. So, anyways, guys, just a little bit of information for you there. We'll go ahead and jump back on in and take a look at how this gun fires in Battlefield 4. So, now that we've seen the big change between the rounds, let's go ahead and take a look at how this gun fires. Right now, I do have it in the stock configuration. Iron sights, no foregrip, no laser sight, nothing like that. So let's take a look at the recoil without countering it. Now, as you can see, 30 round mag dumps out pretty quick in this thing. 850 rounds a minute, or 880 rounds a minute. Is nothing to laugh at. Pretty quick firing gun. We can see that the spread is kind of all over the place, mostly up and to the left slightly. So let's try countering that by pulling down and to the right. Quite a bit tighter group. Let's check out its burst fire. Still going to be pulling slightly down and to the right to help manage a little bit of that recoil. And as we can see, even tighter group right there. So this is a great weapon. It does a very good job in game. if we add some of the accessories to it, we can get even tighter groups. So let's take a look at that. Alright guys, so let's take a look at the ACWR now. I have attached the reflex red dot sight and the muzzle brake. Let's take a look at what it does for the spread without countering any recoil with the muzzle brake on there. And as we can see, still up and left, a little bit of a wide spread on that hip fire.
Here's your ammo, pick it up.
And let's take a look at it while aiming down sights. You can see there's quite a bit difference in spreads. Hip fire, quite a bit wider, all over the place. Aim down sights, nice and tight, up and to the left. Let's take a look at it while countering the recoil in the hip fire. Just kind of a nice big blob there. And aiming down sights while countering the recoil. Nice tight little circle, a little wider than chest high. So, this is the muzzle brake. It reduces your first shot recoil, or your overall recoil actually, by 25%. Makes a nice tight little group. So, let's take a look at another accessory. Alright guys, so now I have added the red laser sight. You see our nice little red laser there, and we can kind of see this was our spread hip fire without countering. So let's take a look at that. A little bit tighter. See it right here. Let's take a look at the aim down sight, because now with the laser attached, we've gained in our hip fire accuracy, but we've also lost some of our ADS. So if you remember, this was the ADS without countering the recoil, this with the muzzle brake, and this will be with countering the without countering the recoil with the laser sight now attached. See, just a little bit wider spread. Not too horrible of a difference. Definitely manageable.
Here's your ammo, pick it up.
Now let's take a look at it while aiming down sights and countering the recoil. Not a bad spread. And countering the recoil while hip firing. A little bit wider. That's why you see you definitely want to get used to countering your recoil. And a little bit of burst fire. Definitely your best bet. Nice head-sized group. You know, even in the chest, if they're not wearing the body armor, good 4 shots in there, you should be able to get it. So let's take a look at one last accessory. Okay guys, so now we have added the ergonomic grip. Now what this does is helps us while we're moving and shooting. Reduces some of the penalty for moving while shooting. We still have all our spreads that we've seen before. Now, counter the recoil gives us a nice tight group. But when we're moving, with the grip, we still maintain that nice tight group. So, you know, you throw in your little bit of dance moves. You know, it's the ergo grip's awesome. It doesn't give you any penalty like it did in Battlefield 3, where it penalized you for, I believe it was your aim down sight accuracy. Could be incorrect on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. In Battlefield 4, it is only a positive. Helps you while moving and shooting. Keeps a nice, tight little group. So anyways, guys, that's it. That's the ACWR. There's camos and things that you can unlock through your battle packs, which are pretty cool. I've actually got a couple unlocked, but I wanted to show you guys the gun in the stock configuration. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy the ACWR. It is a great weapon. Go ahead and get it unlocked and enjoy, guys. And once again, thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. So let's take a look at the
Here's your ammo.
spread with the muzzle brake. And first, without countering any recoil. And I picked a really bad wall for that. God damn it.